I got an email from CrossFit.com and I will be opening it right now. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie and I have zero background in fitness instruction. I mean, I've Googled a lot and I've taken a lot of fitness classes, but I have no certifications until this video. I'm about to get CrossFit certified unless I don't pass the test. I gotta get instructed first. I am aiming to get my level 1 certification in CrossFit, and also I need to re-glue my turf car. The car's falling apart because I had to drive on the highway so far to get here. Level 1 certification is a weekend course, and I'm taking mine at Atumo CrossFit. I sincerely doubt they'll let me film any of the instruction, so we'll see what this is gonna be. My friend happened to be taking this class with me.
Hey guys.
This is David.
Hey.
Also a CrossFitter, give him a flex. Okay. Yeah, so you can tell.
Yes.
They told us zero filming of anything on the courses, so I'm definitely not going to be showing you the whiteboard up there. This is my instructor, Matt. Thank you for agreeing to be on camera. So far, I've learned what CrossFit is, which I thought I knew, and I definitely did not. There's so much to it, it's actually really fascinating. Thank you so much for helping.
I'm glad you joined us.
It's now lunchtime. Everyone's out while I'm working. Our coaches are working out. Apparently we have to do a workout for this course, which I did not know, and they're testing it right now. It looks brutal. They're upside down. What the heck? Oh, and what am I doing for work? I'm uploading a video to my fitness channel about a CrossFit Open workout I did. And why am I not having lunch? Oh, because I'm intermittent fasting, actually. Maybe I'll make a video about that soon. I did not know we were going to work out with this course. I heard we'd just be learning movements with really light weight to get the function right, but I guess not, because they look like they had a time. Okay, he's erased the board. Everybody's moved, so I'm allowed to film. This morning we did move with a bunch of lightweight, like I was saying. Just used PVC pipes to work on overhead squat and figure out some positioning errors that are common. I found some for myself. Turns out I didn't know how to squat, which is funny because I had just said this on Snapchat yesterday. And that was my last clueless squat. I mean, I hope they teach me squats tomorrow. So this morning was squat, and then I think we're gonna do overhead press and deadlift, all of the foundational movements and how they're supposed to be done correctly, and then how people generally do them wrong. We're about to work out, and it is not what they did before. It's something even more deadly. Just set up for the workout. I am not ready for this. Hold on to thrusters, that's me. I'm coming. I'm getting in trouble.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Sprint. They were showing us how to balance, pushing really hard and staying safe. You killed it!
Oh Lord, almost killed me.
The next heat is going now, so I get to watch the pain that I just went through. He said he programmed this workout for a good athlete to finish between 5 and 7 minutes. I finished it 6:06, so I'm pretty happy with my average good time. Although I will say it was not a good time. As I was doing those thrusters, I could feel all of the form cues that they were teaching us today break down and do everything wrong. But that was by the end, you know? They've also taught us that there's a balance between technique and intensity, and you kind of find the middle. And so basically they were saying, hey, it's okay to kind of have crap technique at the end when you're pushing really hard, but always like reel it back in. We got some coughing going on.
Yes, we did.
You just crushed the workout. You are out of control, man. This was a sprint workout, which means like we just go as hard as we can for a short time, which also makes something happen called Fran lung.
Fran lung, that's what I have right now. That's what I have right now.
So do I. It's like burning in your chest. I heard it's... See, I'm gonna have to look this up. I think it's because... Oh, who's coughing? That's what I'm talking about. Also, she crushed the workout. I was talking about how, like... So he said under 10 minutes is good. He was aiming that no one would be over 7. Under 5 minutes. Little champion right here. Lord. So this coughing is called Fran lung because there's a Fran workout that makes everyone have like lung problems from it.
I don't know why. It's a phenomenon.
I think it's moisture gets wicked into your lungs is what I read. Like while you're breathing so hard that you suck moisture into your lungs while you're sprinting, and then afterwards it just burning and whatever.
That sounds good. I'll go with that.
I think it's funny because everyone's coughing. Like we
for
all
sure.
went for it.
Exactly.
Done for today. We got a lot more of that tomorrow, and it was pretty cool to hang out and like meet other people that are trying to get certified. They gave us beers, which I didn't drink because I gotta get my turf wagon home. Ooh, should have fixed that. It's fine. I'm busy learning to be a trainer. By the way, I don't plan on being a trainer or taking on clients or online coaching. I just really want more knowledge about this for myself, and I mean, I am showing you all this crazy workouts that I do, so I feel like it'd be better if I really do have all of the foundational information behind them. And the foundational information behind me when I'm squatting, so my behind is more foundational. There's some sort of pun there. Okay, whatever. I am headed to day 2 of my CrossFit Level 1 training. And actually at the end of this day is the test to get certified, so that's why I've got my glasses on to make myself smarter. So I was very tired last night. Did I study? No, but there's a lunch break and I'll just intermittent fast and study then. I already learned a ton yesterday. I made a huge correction to my squat and then like a bunch of adjustments to my overhead press. All of this is gonna be really helpful. It was really interesting to hear how CrossFit defines fitness. It's not what I thought. It's about health and longevity, and it's about being able to deal with whatever comes at you, which I guess I knew that they talk about how their workouts are constantly varied and you never know what's coming. And that's even a thing in the CrossFit Games. Like, they don't know what the workouts are gonna be when they get there. They're just surprised. It seems like CrossFit's just preparing you for the zombie apocalypse. They want you to be as good as possible at as many things as possible, and they want it to last as long as possible in your lifetime. And the way they measure fitness is really cool because it's scientific. They measure horsepower. It's about force and distance and time. It's like, how far did you take something that weighed X amount and how long did it take, and basically how much horsepower did you generate. The goal is to generate as much power as possible. And actually they kind of low-key insulted bodybuilding like multiple times. In like, oh, what's your 1 rep max on leg curl or whatever. It's just interesting that it feels like, you know, you're becoming a part of a club, and hey, you can't be in a club without excluding other people. So I think there are multiple avenues to fitness and multiple goals, but it's interesting to hear about this horsepower goal. I guess today's deadlifts, I'm probably not supposed to film that, but whatever, we haven't started yet. And Whitney? Yes, please. So after deadlift, we worked on med ball cleans, and we're about to do a workout that I think has med ball cleans in it. Ow, ow, my thighs. It was in fact med ball cleans. And we focused on coaching our partner. So one round, half of the group went and we coached, and then switched, and then I got coached. And I know my hair is down, but my shirt is up. I definitely went hard. It was 8 minutes of just as fast as you can go. Oh, and sit-ups. You all know how I feel about sit-ups if you're not new here. Lunch break, aka study break. Putting all of this CrossFit info into my brain. I'm totally gonna nail this test. Maybe. Oh my goodness, this afternoon was a ton. We worked on GHD sit-ups, which is, well, I'll show you how to do sit-ups and core work on this device. And then we also worked on ring muscle ups and snatch, which actually I think I'm closer to ring muscle up than I thought, because I can do a pull-up and I can do a dip. It's just got to get the transition, and so they helped me out a lot with that. What's crazy is that we just finished class and uh-oh, clipboards. What does this mean? Yeah, I get a 5-minute break to talk to the camera, and then it's test time to see if I got enough CrossFit in my brain. I'm gonna go pee and I guess take this test. I'm very nervous. Meathead doesn't school good. Okay, I'll be back about 60 minutes from now. Wish me luck. Done. I finished in like 31 minutes, and then I spent 21 minutes checking my work. There's still some people in there working, but done. Once everyone's done, we have to do a wrap up. There are closing remarks, so I'm excited to see what that is. But in general, I think I got every question perfect, because obviously I answered how I thought was right. There wasn't anything that was too like, whoa, where did this come from? It was a lot of the stuff that I'd heard over the past 2 days. But there were plenty of tricky ones, because when I went back to check my work, I was like, oh wait, I read that wrong, and actually it's not that, and changed a bunch of answers. Oh, and I also signed an NDA saying I wouldn't tell you what's on the test, so if you were coming here to get answers because you're taking it, sorry, I can't help. Max just texted me, how's gym class? Which is a hilarious and very descriptive pun. Little bit of indoctrination for the closing remarks, and we're done. Not that CrossFit is a cult, It's just that I could see how people could easily directly connect to certain ideals that they present. I mean, I had a transcendent experience through thrusters and burpees yesterday, which made me connect with strangers, so my test, how'd that go? I won't know for 7 business days. And Thanksgiving is coming up, so I have a lot of waiting to do, but I'll let you know when I know if I'm actually a certified, not allowed to say certified. The correct terminology is I will have completed my CrossFit Level 1. But it does allow me to train people, and by people I mean me. I already think I'm better at training myself. They even went over CrossFit's nutrition ideals, which isn't necessarily something that I follow right now, but it was interesting to hear their perspective on it. And there's a lot of stuff they asserted on nutrition that I agreed with. And again, I'm being general because I'm not really allowed to tell you, although there is a handbook for CrossFit Level 1 that is just out there for free, so go download the PDF if you want more details. And there was a chunk today where they taught us about programming, which is also interesting and so different from the resting and overworking of bodybuilding. It's interesting how they talk about doing squats on one day and right after doing deadlifts, which is fine because they don't think about it as 2 leg days. They think about it like squatting is you're pushing the weight and deadlifting is you're pulling the weight. And then you could also program handstand push-ups back-to-back with push-ups back-to-back with dips on 3 consecutive days because you're pushing in different planes, which with a traditional training program, you wouldn't want to do chest 3 days in a row. So again, it was interesting to hear CrossFit's take on it. They talk about efficiency. The way they work and rest is very different than what I would think is most efficient, but then again, their goal is to be as powerful as possible and functional movements and recruiting a bunch of things all at once, so basically like full body movements, which is different than doing curls. But again, all of this was just really cool to see this perspective on it, as I've heard of several other perspectives, and I would love to just gather more knowledge and, you know, get certified into other things. Hey Pallies, I'm here working on a different Fitness Outrageous video, and I happened to get an email from CrossFit.com. It's very exciting, and I opened it, and it's a promo code to get a CrossFit t-shirt. I still don't know if I'm an L1 trainer, and it's been several days. I'll just keep waiting. Lucky you. The next thing's probably the results. Here you go. Hey, exactly 1 week, 1 hour, and 14 minutes from my test finishing, I got an email from CrossFit.com, and this time it says Level 1 test results, so I know it's what I want, and I will be opening it right now-ish. Nervous, and I don't know if... Oh, well, the email preview says, pass, congratulations on earning ... So I feel like this is going well. Yeah! I have my CrossFit L1. Come on, I want to know how well I did. Did I just like barely get past? Was it a D+? Doesn't say, but I did it. I got enough right. It's funny, I called my mom after the test. I was like, I'm not gonna know for a while. And she's like, what? It was a written test? Which then I was like, yeah, what? Why didn't they just like make me squat clean something really heavy? That should be the test. I can now list myself as a Level 1 trainer for 5 years, and it does say that I'm gonna get a certificate. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Huh, well I was gonna show you, but I don't have that kind of time in between filming and publishing, so this is going up, but hey, subscribe and ring the bell, because maybe I'll show you my actual certificate in an upcoming video.